Hey guys, so in this video we are doing a very interesting review of a I think, very useful tool for you to have to always be kept inside your car, and that is the slime tire gauge tool. So I think this is the model number, which is M16810-110. So what this tool does is that it accurately measures the depth of the tire that you have on your car to determine whether you actually need a replacement new tire or not. And this tool is also very helpful in determining whether you have uneven tire wear. So we're going to take a detailed look of the tool first, and then we're going to go outside, and then I'm going to demonstrate to you and tell you how exactly the tool works. Okay, so right over here, try to zoom in with my cat's help on the back. So it's got a stainless steel barrel right over here, and on one end it have this little stopper right over here, which is plastic, and on the other is the actual gauge of this tire gauge tool. And as you can see, it has 6 faces, I think. Yep, it has 6 faces. So on 3 of them it's measured in millimeters, so it goes from 0 millimeter all the way to 25 millimeters, and each millimeter is marked with a indentation over here. So as you measure the tire gauge, you can see exactly what millimeter thread, the thread depths you have left for your tire. And on the other end is the common measurement standards for the United States, which is a 32nd of an inch. So with this, let's see, with this it goes also from 0 all the way to 32nd of an inch. So this is the whole length of this green area plus the red area is actually 1 inch. Okay, and so which is equivalent of about a little more than 25 millimeters. And this is the maximum gauge that this tire gauge tool can measure, but it's way more than enough for what you need if you just have a regular SUV or a sedan. Okay, those are probably for trucks, I assume. And so next step, we're going to go out and I'm going to show you guys how to use this tool. It's very easy. Okay guys, so over here I have my wife's car. Interesting thing is the front tire hasn't been replaced yet, and we only replaced the rear tire. So perfect time for me to show you guys exactly how the tool works. Okay, so basically if I push this tool a little inwards, it's gonna expose this little gauge which is also made of metal. So as I put the gauge over there on one of the thread, so you go in between the threads and then you push it in, the little rubber feet, the little plastic feet stops it, and then it gives you a gauge reading. And you come back here and you take a look. Let's see. So right now the tire depth in terms of the 32th of a, yep. So that's it's about 4. As you can see, it stops at 4, which is the yellow line. So that's the thread from the most outward groove. And if you measure the groove over here in the center, let's see, I can zoom in, and then you push it in, and it gives a reading of let's just use 30 seconds of between 4 and 5. Okay, so remember the last reading we had is about 3, which is close to the red line. The center is between 4 and 5, and I'm gonna do the reading for the most inside groove. And as you can see, the most inside groove, it's very bad. It almost needs immediate attention. It's at about, let's see, 30 seconds. Try to find a better place. So it's at I would say 2. So 2 over 32nd, 32th of an inch. Okay, so it needs immediate replacement. And the reason I show you on all 3 grooves is because your tires sometimes have very uneven wear. Okay, so as a tire gets used, and as you run into bumps, and the alignment of the tire might be off. So what happens is the tire is slightly off-centered, and as you drive, you're gonna wear like one end of the tire faster than the other. So that's why it's important to have good alignment for your car. And personally, I would always suggest to do the alignment at least 8,000 to 10,000 miles each time you, or maybe each time you're going to, each 2 times you're going to service, maybe that's a good time to do alignment. But with improper alignment, your tire wear is going to be very uneven. So for this car, because we haven't done alignment for a while, and we actually just pretty much worn out this tire unevenly. Regardless, we're going to be replacing the tire, the front tires. So I'm going to show you one more time on the other side, and then we can check to see if the tire wear is even or uneven on this side. Okay, so again, over here there are 4 grooves. I'm just going to use one of the central one and 2 of the side one to check on the gauge. So basically, every time before you use, you just push it in a little bit to expose the little gauge, and then you just put it on your tire and then push it in. Make sure there's no dirt is standing in between the readings. So over here on the passenger front side, let's take a look. It's about 4. That's passenger front side on the outside. And let's do a reading of the center. And that is about 3, that's in between 3 to 4. As you can see, the red is showing, so almost time for replacement for the center. And then I'm gonna go inside. Interestingly, the tires are worn out faster on the inside. So this one is actually between 3 and 4 out of 32nd of an inch. Okay, so definitely needs replacement. You most definitely don't want to wait until like it goes all the way to 0. That would be really bad. So anytime it shows yellow and red, it's time to replace it. And this car have about 20,000 miles on those tires. So it has it's a performance tire, summer performance tire. So the grip is good, and that's why they also wear out faster on those tires. Okay, 20,000 is good. We're not racing the car or anything like that. So the very last step, I'm gonna go to the back and show you the brand new tires, what the gauge is like. So, and we just put on those tires yesterday, so it's brand new. And I'm gonna go in and let's take a reading really quick. So over here is good, exposed. Let's see. Oh yeah. So if you look at the reading from the outer thread, it's 10th. It's 10 out of the 30 seconds of an inch. So it's almost double the height of the worn out tires. This is a brand new tire, so you know the brand new tire for the most car is going to be between 9 and 10. Okay, so just out of fun, I'm going to measure the center and see if there's any difference. It's same between 9 and 10. Measure the inside. And inside is slightly less thread at 9 out of the 32nd. There's another spot just to make sure. Okay, so 9 out of 32nd. And so I guess that's gonna be it for this tire. Again, brand new tire, so this is what you're gonna expect in terms of thread. And of course, obviously, as you can see, 9 is way above. So what the slime tool suggests is you replace or get ready to replace at about 6 and replace at 3. Okay, so that is a suggestion. And of course, I personally also think it's very important to keep the tires to make sure your tire is wearing out evenly, and always replace the tires when they are worn. Okay, and this little slime tool is most definitely going to be super helpful in determining when you're going to replace your tire. So next time you go to the mechanic, you don't have to listen to them. Maybe the line to you says, oh, your tire might need a replacement, but it actually doesn't. Just use this little genuine tool and use your best judgment. Okay, and thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys found it helpful, and if you did, please do hit the like button or subscribe, and I should have more similar contents coming out for you guys. Thanks again, and take care, guys.